I came for you.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am John. If you're new here, I'm all about traveling, lifestyle, and just anything, especially on my YouTube channel and TikTok, if you follow me there. So today, with it being 2 weeks away from Halloween, I've been trying to stay within the Halloween tradition. So I thought today I would share with y'all some scary things or videos or moments on social media or TikTok that have occurred in the past, however, have not been presented in the present, which is crazy that some of these things that happened just get swept under the rug. No one else talks about it or anything. But let's just start off with 5 or 3, however many we go. So one of the things that I remember happening on TikTok was there was a woman and she was living in an apartment. I'm not sure if anyone remember this because it went viral, but she was staying in an apartment, and through her medicine cabinet in her bathroom, it led to the other apartment in the other room. Like, I believe all she had to do was take the medicine cabinet out, and then she looked, and then you can see a whole nother room, a whole nother space, and it was completely crazy.
Let me show you what I found in my New York City bathroom.
It's just the electrical.
Oh, no. There's a room back there.
No way.
Wow.
So what if someone's living in there right now?
I have to go in and figure out what is on the other side of my bathroom. Like, what if someone's living in there?
And what's so significant or so crazy about that is the fact that this story kind of tags along or goes along with the Candyman story.
Well, all I know was there was some lady in a tub and she heard a noise.
Do you remember her name?
I think her name was Ruthie Jean. And she heard this banging and smashing like somebody was trying to make a hole in the wall. So Ruthie called 911 and she said there's somebody coming through the walls. And they didn't believe her.
If y'all not familiar, it was, I'm probably going to butcher the name, but it was Cabrini Green?
Brainy Green, not that you'd recognize it today.
Yeah, no kidding. I won't even drive past there. Heard a kid got shot there the other day.
It was taking place in Chicago, and apparently the apartment medicine cabinet led to like the other apartments or the other rooms and stuff. It was so weird, and I used to think like that's possible, right? And that's when I saw that Twitter feed thing, and apparently it's true. Like, some of that happened, maybe not in Chicago or not at somewhere in those apartments, but somewhere across a different state. That lady, she talked about this. It was weird. And so I did my own research and digging, and that is when I discovered that a particular clip from Candyman, it was about a woman who was found unalive or murdered in her own apartment. And apparently that scene was based on a true story. Now, I don't know the entire details of it. However, a lady who apparently suffered, or people have claimed or alleged that she suffered from a mental illness of some sort. However, one day she didn't show up for work, and I want to say it was her neighbor that was worried about, her well-being because she haven't seen her in a while. So apparently she called the police. The police knocks on the door, and they didn't get an answer. They didn't get anyone. She didn't come to the door. So, they left or whatever. And then the lady, I'm assuming the police came back because they heard she didn't show up for work. The lady haven't seen her. So that's when they entered her home, I'm guessing, or allegedly. and that is where they found her deceased body. And apparently she was found murdered because someone found a way somehow through the walls of her apartment to get into her home and practically robbed her and murdered her. And it's so crazy to think about, because I want to say it came out that the person had multiple entryways. He could have came from out of the floor, he could have came out of the walls, the ceiling. He had so many ways of entering that particular apartment home. So I don't know, that's just something to really think about when you're living in an apartment, is that it may be just really easy to break into your own house, your own apartment complex, through walls and ceilings and medicine cabinets. So scary.